Hey, this is Gary from 3Bug Media, and today I'm going to show you how you can get on the first page of Google 3 or even 4 times on the first page in the Google local search results. Now, why is this so important? Well, most people search online when it comes to local businesses. The last statistic I saw from Google was over 90% of people turn to the internet when they're looking for a local business, and the vast majority of them are going to Google when they do it. So if you can get your business listed 1 time on the first page of Google, that's awesome. If you can get it listed twice or more, that can be a game changer for your business. So I'm going to show you exactly how that's done in the Google local search results. Okay, so it's broken down into 3 areas. You got your ads, you got Google My Business, and you got the organic search results. So we're going to start at the top. Okay, we have Google AdWords at the top. Now, a typical search result, you're going to get probably 2 ads showing up at the top of the search results here. Okay, if it's on mobile, it pretty much takes up the entire screen, the ads. You can't even see anything else unless you start scrolling down. And even on a desktop or a laptop computer, the ads usually take up the first third of the screen on there. So the ads definitely gets the most visibility in the Google search results, and they're probably the easiest for you to set up. You can literally go to AdWords, set up a campaign for the keywords that you want to show up for, and have your ads start showing up in under an hour on there. That's how easy it is. The downside is that you have to pay for it, right? It's an advertising product, so you're going to be paying every time somebody clicks on one of your ads, but Google AdWords is your best and probably first option to show up at the top of the local search results. Okay? So like I said, they get super visibility on there, and Google definitely gives them preference. And the nice thing with ads are most people don't even realize they're ads when they're clicking on them. They can't tell the difference anymore. There is a little icon usually, but people usually don't even notice that. So this whole thing kind of blends into one organic search result to most users in Google. Okay, so number 1, create an AdWords campaign. Target the keywords that you want to search. So if you're at a dentist in Charlotte, you might target dentist in Charlotte, family dentist in Charlotte, things like that. And if you set up your campaign, like I said, you have to pay for it, but you can show up at the top of the search results. The second set that you're going to see is your Google My Business map listing. Okay, and this kind of tells you right away if this search result is a local search result, because you're going to see a Google map and you're going to see a couple local businesses alongside the map with some little pin markers and stuff like that. Now, these business listings are not from your website. They are actually coming from your Google My Business listing, which is a free Google product. Every local business is eligible to get one, regardless if you have a storefront location or even if you work from home, things like that. You are eligible to have a Google My Business listing, and you have the opportunity to show up at the very top of the search results for the map listings here. We call these map listings, or they could be the Google My Business search results. People use those terms interchangeably. Okay, so typical search result for this as of this recording is you're going to show 3 businesses next to the map, or the map might be on top and you're going to have 3 businesses along with it, and you're only going to be able to see more businesses if you click on the map and it opens up the map result, and you'll see more listings. But to have the most visibility, you tend to need to show up in the top 3 listings in Google My Business. Now, the nice thing with Google My Business is it's free. It's relatively easy to set up. So the first thing you want to do is claim your listing, make sure all your information is correct, make sure you're in the right category, things like that. And once you have that, in order to get these kind of top listings in here, a lot of it depends on where the searcher is, because this is all geolocated. So if you're somebody's on the north side of the city and you're on the south side, they're probably not going to show you in the search result because there's probably other businesses like yours closer to them. But in your area, after proximity of the searcher, Google reviews are super important. Those are probably one of the main drivers, and interactions with your listing. Once you have your listing, you can do a lot of things with it. You can upload pictures, you can upload video now, you can post to it kind of like you would with a Facebook post. So lots of ways for you to interact with your potential customers, and potential customers can also interact with your business by leaving reviews. They can upload pictures themselves. They can ask and answer questions about your business. So there's a lot of interaction going on. So the more you can develop this listing with reviews, pictures, video, questions and answers, posts, the more likelihood that you're going to be able to start pushing this listing up even higher. Now, your website does play a factor in rankings, but it's just another ranking factor. It's not a super dominant one. So even if you have a poor website, or even if you don't have a website, you can still get a Google My Business listing and still push it to the top of the search results. So we have ads, we have Google My Business listing, and the last one is organic search results. And whenever you think of, if you ever heard the term SEO, search engine optimization, this is pretty much what you're talking about, trying to get your website to show up on the first page, of Google or Bing or a search engine. And when we're talking about search engine optimizations, we're talking about these organic rankings on here. Now, these are all from websites. These are individual web pages from websites that are ranking on here. And usually these have a lot more prominence when it's not a local search result. When this middle part, this map listing isn't there, these get pushed up a lot higher and get a lot more prevalence. But in a local search result, they tend to play third fiddle to Google My Business and AdWords, but they're still super important. They can still drive a lot of traffic for you. And unlike these two, you actually have an opportunity to rank more than once in here. And we've done it plenty of times for clients where you can actually get your homepage ranking for a search term, and you can also get a service page ranking for the same search term. So you might be number 1 and 2 or 1 and 3 in the organic search results, or you can get a blog post ranking in addition to your homepage. So you could have the opportunity to rank 3 or 4 times if you can get all 3 of these correctly. Now, organic search results is probably the hardest to do because there's hundreds and hundreds of different factors Google uses to rank a website, and you definitely need to do some search engine optimization in there. So if you're really not doing anything with your website, or you don't intend to, then you're probably going to focus more on these two, and these can still give you a ton of visibility with not a ton of work or a ton of investment. This one is definitely the hardest to do, but it's definitely worth doing it if you have the resource to do it. Because if you can get the trifecta and get all 3 of these up, then you can totally dominate the first page of Google and really have your business dominate your local area. So if you want to learn more on how to do this stuff, I wrote a blog post on it. You can see the link below. It'll take you to some more resources if you want to learn a little bit more about setting up ads, optimizing your Google My Business listing, or even doing local SEO for your website. Okay, so if you have any questions, you can go to 3bugmedia.com. Thank you very much, and have a good day.